Welcome back, guys. Today I'm dealing with the AC clutch, 2007 Honda Ridgeline. The AC clutch is not engaging fully on the vehicle, so I'm going to take off the tire, take off this front panel here and down there, pull it back so I can get to the AC. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've already done this once. I guess I got a faulty part, or maybe the gap I set on it wasn't correct. But I'm going to change it out again, or take a look at it today and maybe get a new part if it's a faulty part. So here we go. I was making a video of this the other day when I was doing it the first time, and it was the audio was really bad. I didn't use a lapel mic. I just used the GoPro's mic, and it was pretty crappy. Couldn't really even tell, hear what I was saying. So hopefully this is better. So what I'm going to do here is take off a couple of these little pins here, pull this piece back. Hopefully you can see that, it's in front of you. And so we'll get to AC compressor, which is right behind here. So I took off a couple of these fasteners, pulled them back. And I got this guy. I'm going to pull it back a little bit, use a bungee cord. I'll pull it around like that. I don't need to pull that one out. And compressor's back here. I'm going to get a light, plug it in, pull the stuff back. Closer in. I'm going to hook to this thing here. Getting into this area right there, so that's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to check the gap on it, verify that it's the correct gap, and if it's not, tighten it up. The specs say it's 0.3 to 0.6. I think I set it at like 0.4. That's always my goal too. I guess really what I was doing is to make sure that it was engaging properly. So, but we're going to pull it out. Hopefully I have enough spacers. I think I used all of them. Yeah, it came with a couple of shims. I actually added another one to make it wider, longer. Feels worn out. I don't know. Yeah, this whole pulley and stuff was brand new. Nothing on it. Now it seems greasy. Not sure how. I'll go ahead and take it off. So the bolt on the tensioner pulley is a 14 millimeter. Right down there. On this pulley, you can see it right here. That pulley 14 millimeter. Pushing it that way. Get a little cheater bar. Push it up. Release the belt. Alright, so that's how you get the snap ring off. And the pulley should pull that straight back. The magnet here is here. Here's this, and it's stuck to this thing. How am I going to get that off? I don't know. I really hope I kept the old stuff. I'll put this in a vise and see if I can get it out. So here is the two parts. This piece is almost chewed up. I'm not sure what with it. It's like a plastic is coming off. I'm not sure. This is a kit that was together. It's supposed to fit in there properly. Now it's like gunked up. It looks like this was just spinning and heated up pretty hot. I'm not sure what came first, the heating up or so that's what that stuff's in here is. It's plastic. It melted the plastic around it. I'm not sure what I can salvage with it. What could have happened is if the clip didn't hold in right, then this would have sat there and spun. So let's hope it's just the clip that messed up. All right, back at it. So there was a buildup of plastic around the edges here, so I had to grind that down, smooth it out. Same thing on the inside of here, and inside the pulley here was a buildup of plastic. What I'm assuming happened was this thing came loose. When this came loose, it started moving around, wore off some plastic on the inside, and got locked up. What I'm going to drop this air conditioning compressor down and over so I can get to it from the front. It makes it a lot easier to get this clamp on. This bracket right here, see this bracket, loosen those up, pull those out, loosen this one up, not take it out all the way. I see my hand, not take it out of the way. This will slide over. It allows me to access the 4 bolts on the AC compressor. 17 mil. Spin that over. 12 millimeter. I'm going to take this, see if I can show you what's going on here. So I pulled this down so I can wiggle it. This way I can get that clamp on there, the C-clamp that goes in there to pull it out. I don't have a mini tripod. We'll see how well this works. You're inside a box. And down here, I'm going to put this ring clamp on here. And it goes on something like this. I have this so I can drop down so I can get to the front of it. Yeah, so there is a little tab right here, and that fits in a slot on here. It angles this piece up toward the plug. Once it slides on. What's funny is I did this so easy last time. I'll say I did, but it didn't hold on, so maybe I didn't. All right. So on these O-ring, not really C-clamps, there's a tapered side. I use the original. This is the newer one, but it has a tapered side. I faced it toward this way, the tapered side, so it rounds in because otherwise it's popping out. This way it won't pop back out. I could pull on the back side and it would pop right out. That's on there. That's nice and firm. Probably what I did wrong before. It's nice and tight. I'll rock it back and forth. All right, there's that. This has the same taper in it. I'm gonna put it on the same way. It seemed like that was the. There's no drag on it. All right, I'm gonna bolt it back up and then see how it works. That's that. Now let's put the belt back on. See it kick on and off. Had a blown fuse from where I guess it pulled too hard, I guess, and there it goes. It seems like it's working. So you see the issues I had. Bad part, probably my fault. I'm getting that retainer clip in there, so it's a good idea to get that retaining clip in there properly, make sure it's seated. Otherwise, it can fall out and cause some issues. So again, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, and post some comments. Thanks a lot.